Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to the Marriage is Tougher Than Woodpecker Lips podcast. This is Bryan, joined by my co-host, Paul. We'd like to welcome you to a community meant for the men of the world to share their thoughts and perspectives on marriage. We can learn from each other's experiences and help each other be better husbands. This week on the pod, we are continuing our series with part number 7, When 5 Minutes Means 45, Understanding Time Differences in Marriage.
Before we hop into this episode, we would just like to say thank you for hanging out with us. If this is your first time, welcome. If you've been rocking with us for a while, we appreciate you coming back. We would like for you to just be as engaged as you can, and you can search Marriage is Tougher on any social media platform, and you can hit us up in our DMs. Or if you have any value to this podcast, please like and share it with someone so that they can have a fun conversation as well. We really appreciate you spending your time with us. You can also go to marriagestougher.com. If you'd like to be a guest, hit that contact form. It'll scroll you down to the bottom of the page, and you can leave your name and topic idea. You can also catch all of our episodes there. Again, we appreciate you spending time with us. Now let's get into the show.
All right. Man, can I just tell you, I've given up. I've given up being on time. And the funny thing about it is, it's really not even my wife. It's the kids. The more kids I have, the less on time I am.
The unpredictability is real.
Yeah.
It's exponential. The more kids you have, the more unpredictable getting ready is. Because it just takes one little thing to blow it all up.
Yeah. And usually it's my son, right? Like, don't leave him alone with instructions. Just don't. Because it ain't happening. Maxwell, go get dressed. All right. Runs upstairs. You hear the door close. 10 minutes later, you go in there. He's in his underwear. You're like, what is happening? What? Oh, I wanted to do this. And he's in there dancing or whatever. I'm like, man, in my situation, I often think about how safe my kids feel.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And that feels good. It's heartwarming and all that, right?
Like, but it ain't getting me where I need to be.
Oh, no, for sure not.
Oh man, that's real.
Mm-hmm. That
is so real. I mean, we haven't had 2 kids in the house for a while because, and Zay was pretty self-sufficient, but still, still a teenager. You get sidetracked or try to fit something in right before you need to leave. Mm-hmm. So that's the whole thing. And he was that age, Bella was baby toddler. So, that could always be blowout as soon as you're about to leave, or them decide to grab something when they're bigger enough and tall enough. Now there's stuff all over their hands and outfits. So we got to swap that out. So yeah, those are common occurrences. Just if you don't have any kids yet, that's going to be a thing. It's okay. Like, people give you grace for that too. They see the Hooks family coming and they're 3 and they're only 5 minutes late. That's a win for everybody. Okay. Right. But as the title went, when 5 minutes means 45, I feel like there's always good intention when there's I'll be ready in 5 minutes or whatever the time frame is. But there's also a delusion, I think, sometimes of like what you think you can get in. Full disclaimer, I will say what can happen is there's a history of, I'll say for me, right? There's a history of a time frame and someone being ready within this time frame, right? So you understand that the 5 minutes doesn't mean 5 minutes. It means maybe 12, maybe 20, whatever the thing is. So within that time frame, me, myself, will now wait until the appropriate time, past the normal time, to start getting ready because I know I have more time, right?
Okay.
But then sometimes there's a snip up in me getting ready, something I didn't see happening. Maybe I can't find my keys, I can't find my phone. Um, maybe I forgot that, you know, I need different shoes or something like that that throws off my the rhythm that I have. And now I'm now the late one because I waited till what I deemed the appropriate time to get ready, turn off the TV show, stop playing the music, trying to eat something real quick because I don't know when I'm going to eat, like those type of things. And so, in essence, it looks like I'm the one that was not ready because technically I'm not ready by the time that the other parties are ready.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's part of, in my world, giving up. Right.
Hmm.
Like, and I guess the other part is I could do more to chip in to make sure that the kids are ready on time.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Hey, I could do more to make sure that my wife has the sufficient time that she needs to
Hmm.
focus on herself to be ready, because she ain't going out the house sloppy. I
Right,
know
right.
this.
Hmm.
Everybody knows this, right? So if I just give her that time and do what I got to do rather than sitting on the couch scrolling on my phone or watching TV trying to get a couple more holes of golf in,
Hmm.
uh, we could be on time. But I also have that mentality of like, oh, this is going to be a minute. Let me sit here.
Yeah,
um, yeah, man, it is a game I play, I think.
it's almost like beating the destination time on a map, right? When
Hmm.
they tell you it's going to take this time, you're like, what can I do to get there faster?
Right.
Sometimes, like you said, it's a game you play. It's like, oh, like it's going to be 5 minutes. Like, okay, what can I get done in this 5 minute time span? Right. Sometimes it's like that. Um, you did mention something that is true. I could do more to help. Right. We only have one child. We have two dogs. Whatever. The dogs parts generally me. Make sure I take them out before we go. If they need fed, it's close. Like I take care of it. That part's done. Now I have been. My wife has asked me, because our youngest is a daughter, so it's like, hey, like help her do that stuff. As she was younger, it was easier to help her.
Hmm.
Now that she's older, she's getting into like makeup and smells and her hair being right and all that. Now there's a level of help that I have, but then there's also a level of, I would say, patience or tolerance for certain things, right? So it would make it would be better for everyone if mom helps her in certain areas. Because
Got you.
for me, your hair looks fine and we need to get out this house. And we're actually about to get out this house. And you better put it up in a ponytail so we can get out of here, or a messy bun so we're gone, right?
Hmm.
But as a female, understanding that space, it would be what my wife would know the correct words to say to so that we leave the house in a proper manner. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So there's certain things that it's like, okay, I have become not apathetic, but like I shouldn't probably get into this. I will just give time checks. I will just make sure that all the things that I can help, like, did you brush your teeth? Did you put on deodorant? Did you, do you have everything that you need? Like, is your bag packed or purse, or if your Bible, you're going to church, like any of those things? Is your watch charged?
Right.
All those things. But when it comes to hair, eyes, you know, I need this certain smell. I need these earrings, this necklace. That's where I'm like, well, I don't care. Like we just gonna be late. So
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I don't think I've ever actually had this time conversation with my wife where it's
mm,
like, Well, from her end anyway, where she's like, "Oh, it's only gonna be 5 minutes." Like that'd just be a blatant lie. On my end, I think I have said, hey, it could be like 5-10 minutes, and like I could take a shower and get ready in that 5 to 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think previously it had been that, oh, that's unbelievable, not as in like, oh, that's remarkable, but like I don't believe you
Mm-hmm.
until I did it more than once, and now she's like, all right, because it was like she'd be upset that I wasn't ready, and then I'd like flash be
Right.
at the door waiting for her now. Um, so that piece specifically hasn't been too much of an issue in our lives. Um, what I do know is there have been times where I've probably made up. So again, this is like lack of communication.
Mm-hmm.
I've made up in my head how long it should take her to get ready,
Mm.
right? And so I try to plan around something I haven't communicated. And I'm like, all right, we'll be out the door at this point. Never said it. It's going to take this long to get there. Never told her. Um, I expect her to be ready with her shoes on and at the door waiting at this specific time. Didn't communicate it. And now I'm sitting on the couch ready. And this could even be without kids, right? Like, let's say we have plans to go to dinner. What am I in such a rush for? Like, we put all these things in place, right? Got a babysitter and whatnot, and really just want to spend time together.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to get dressed up and wants it to be a special occasion, and I'm in a rush for what?
It's a good question.
Like, oftentimes we don't even have a reservation. We just go. What am I rushing for?
Yeah.
Why am I trying to put stress in a stress-free situation? So it's mindset, it's communication. I think because we've been together so long now, we've learned to work around each other,
Mm-hmm.
right? But there were definitely some days where there was some, I don't know, like just being upset for no good reason, right? Like, and now I'm driving mad,
Right.
like, and for what? Just because we didn't talk about what our expectations were on, like, hey, I'd like you to be ready at this time because maybe I have a plan to do the X, Y, and Z when we get somewhere, but most times that's not the case. It's just I had this random idea in my head that we should be here at this time with
Yeah. It's
no good foundation of a
right.
reason.
No. Right. And it's just the idea of it. It's like, let's be wherever at this time. Not even like a need to.
Yeah.
Um, I've definitely, as the years have gone in our marriage, I've definitely become that person. Right. Like, okay, if there's no real need, no big deal. Even if we have, right, the restaurant that we like to go to, um, it's like Texas Roadhouse. It's like a Longhorn type deal.
Okay.
Um, and everyone in our family loves it. The thing about it is on weekends, right? They have an app and you check in or whatever, and it gives you a time. So the first couple times, I'm frustrated, like we need to leave the house, blah blah blah, so we can get there this time. But at the same time, they say text when you get in the parking
Mhm.
lot. We'll call you when you're ready, right? So there's still that moment, unless you're like 30 minutes from when you say that you've checked in, then like time is of the essence. Um, so you can chill, like just relax, let everybody get out the house, all that. Um, but how does that work with when it's something habitual, right? When everyone knows we're going to the same place, we need to be there at this time. We've been there multiple times. It takes this long to get there. That means we need to leave at this time. Now that you're saying that, I feel like I need to be better at saying, still reiterating, we need to leave at this time. And
Right.
leave means like pulling out. So maybe we need to
Yes.
5 minutes before that, we need to be at the door, everybody getting their shoes on. I need to find my wallet and my keys. and, uh, so I think I need to be better have a habit of reiterating the time that we need to walk out the door and not the time that we need to leave.
I like that. I was thinking more of in the way I would communicate saying, I want to be on the road at this time.
Mm,
But to your point, like we need to leave by this time could mean different things. Is it
mhm.
walking out the door? Is
Right.
it shutting the door to the car? Is it
Right.
pulling out of the driveway?
Hmm.
Is it turning off of the street?
Right.
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 So if
That's
I could be more specific, well, one, if I could just purely make the request,
right.
hey, do you think it's possible for us to be walking out of the door at this time? Right. Because with 3 kids, 2 of which still need to be helped to get buckled in,
Hmm.
walking out the door, that could be another 10 minutes.
Right.
If, something happens, right? The famous, I forgot
Mm,
my wallet. Let me
yeah.
run back upstairs, right?
Right.
Or where's the gift, right?
Right.
Did you bring the card? Did you bring the
Right.
tickets?
All those things.
Did you bring the coupons or whatever?
Right.
It's like, oh no. Thankfully, my wife is on top of all that.
Same.
But
If anyone
when
fails,
I
it's
am,
me.
I'm running back in the house.
Right. That's
Where's my sunglasses?
right. Yeah.
After we just got done saying we can get ready in 5 minutes, I'm gonna just say that.
No. Well, yeah, that's so true, man. There's nothing more frustrating and humbling than not being able to find your, well, especially when you have a place for these things, right? I have a place for my keys. Right by the door, there's a drawer. We throw our keys in there. But uh, we could interview my wife on how annoyingly familiar it is for me to be like, where are the keys? I don't know where the keys are. Right. Or wallet, 2 places, right? Nightstand or the same place where my keys are. That's where they should be. But let me tell you how many times I've left my wallet in the car. So I'm running around the house,
Oh,
right? Because,
yep.
right. So if I go to the gym, I don't take my wallet in. I leave it in the thing, right? But you'll come home from the gym, get ready, all that, need to go somewhere.
Out of sight,
Wallet's
out
in
of
the
mind.
car because you never brought it in. Now you're flipping out looking for it. Right? So
Yep.
it's
Oh
like,
man, so
so,
many times.
oh man. And that's the thing. So you got to remember the grace of that. And I think that's why I've also become more like, here's what it is, because I know that I want that grace when I do something to keep us, not on time. So,
Yeah. Oh, don't even mention when you're by yourself trying to be on time somewhere, rushing out,
uh,
and you have to drive around the block because you forgot something.
man, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that is a
Daddy's
thing.
back.
Right. Turning right around. Oh, I thought you left already. Because I did.
Yeah.
Or the
Bro, when you
patented,
said the
that was
keys,
quick.
bro,
That was
you said the
quick.
keys, man. I've locked myself out of the house before.
Ugh,
No keys. Habitual to just lock the door behind you,
yeah,
right?
right.
I ain't going nowhere
Nowhere.
unless I'm walking.
Right. That's wild. No house keys, no car keys.
Yeah, I've done that before with nobody home,
Yeah.
so that was fun. Sitting there waiting for somebody to get home. Fortunately, I have my phone and can make a phone call. But um, I've also, I think, early morning, either going to work or coming to record, having to call and wake my wife up. I'm like, I forgot my keys.
Listen, that's when love is love. That's when
Oh, for
duty is
sure.
duty. Like, this clown got me up
If
out the
her
bed.
phone wakes her up,
Yeah, that part.
my wife don't get up at 6 a.m. unless it's like to catch a flight.
Right. Same. Same. That was literally the only time. Man, that's funny. Yep, I've definitely done that. We now thank God we have like a key code on the front door. It's like a keypad. So that is nice because I have forgotten things. I've been like, or if you're running back to the house and you don't have your keys, you can just put the code in instead of having to like run back to your car, get the keys. And so like the double run back is is, is safe. Um, but yeah, whew, man, we have just given myself no reason to be mad at all for ever leaving late
Yeah, that's why I
because
told. That's why I
I'm a part of
opened
the
with I gave
problem.
up.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, I think I knew that, but didn't want to admit it. But we got to a certain point where she was just like, we could do better if you would just help.
Hmm.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the conversation was when did it when did it turn to just my responsibility to get Bella ready?
Mm,
Like we've never had that conversation that it was just my role. And I was like, "Ugh, you're
yeah.
right." I just kind of faded in the background and let it be amazing for me.
Babe, I was just trying to let you do
Well,
you.
while I have the less to get ready, right? I have less hair.
Yeah.
My clothes are generally less complex.
Mm,
You know, once it's picked out, it's we out here, right? So
yeah.
I was like,
Man,
okay.
I have been better, and my wife just sends the kids to me now. Right? Like if she's busy, it's like, go get your dad to tie your shoes.
Yep.
Go get your dad to do this. Go get your dad to, you know what I mean? And I find myself sometimes still getting frustrated, unwarranted, I
Mm-hmm.
will admit. But there are oftentimes other things that need to get done before we leave. Like, let me straighten up the kitchen quick or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, right? Like, if we just had lunch and we're running out the door, like, oh, let
Right.
me get these put away, leftovers in the fridge. Let me
Mm-hmm.
get these pots and pans at least in the sink if we're really in a hurry, or I'll
Yeah.
try to like scrub them up real quick, or at least get stuff in the dishwasher and counter clear. Um, I don't know why in those moments it's so frustrating for her to send the kids to me to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think if it takes me away from the task that again I did not communicate that I was doing,
Right.
right? It's just like some expectation that I have. Oh, she knows that I'm doing this. No, she don't know. She's been upstairs for the
Right.
last 45 minutes now.
Right.
um, but yeah, I think if it takes me away from a task where I feel like I'm doing this for the general good of the family,
Mm-hmm.
right? Maybe even her or my sanity, that I'm doing something important enough where now and what's the thought? Like, I shouldn't have to help. I don't have to
Right.
help. I'm not going to help, right? That's all unrealistic.
Right. None of those are real.
No, not at all. So that's a me problem. Like, yeah, again, I'm the problem.
That's it. I like and don't like talking through these things
Yeah.
because it starts one way in my brain, but then the real
Mhm.
comes out, it bubbles up to the surface, and yeah, some self reflection just happened. And all right, so
Yeah.
these 5 minutes take 45 minutes because of me.
Wow.
that's
All right.
that's. Uh, everyone plays a part. Let's just give grace for all of it.
Yeah. The 5 minutes is a lie. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah,
I remember I had an uncle who would often tell me, "Oh yeah, I'm getting on the road now." He still needed to get in the shower. Like, don't
correct.
lie to me, bro. Just
Right,
tell me what it is. Like, you're not helping the situation.
right,
Don't have me show up and wait an hour for you, because then I'm gonna really be upset.
right. Communication is the key.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just be honest. Tell me what it is. Oh, and by the way, do we even ask our wives how long they need? do we try to get them to commit to being ready at a specific time or being able to plan around what their needs are to get ready? I don't know that I've ever asked that question.
Not consistently enough. I'll say that. I think
Mm.
we've gotten into the habit of asking that. Um, because my wife will be like, "Okay, you said it's gonna take you 13 minutes. Uh, you may want to start because it's getting close to those 13 minutes." Like so, yeah. And I've asked her, and she'll say, "Yeah, it's definitely not 5 minutes. It'll be 17. It'll be 23. It'll be 30." Um, but it's not consistent enough to say. Again, come back into I like to walk out the door at such and such.
Mm.
And once everyone knows that, govern yourself accordingly.
Yeah. I know we're up against the clock. I have one final admission. So my wife will often ask me how long. So she's very good at needing to know and wanting to know and communicating. I want to know how long will it be, right? Specifically, if I am traveling home from somewhere, doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter how far away I am. She will ask that question: around what time will you be home? How long is it going to take? Whatever, however she chooses to
Mm-hmm.
ask the question. And I sometimes will be upset by that, which may lead into why I don't necessarily ask her. But the reason I think that I get upset is because I want to be as specific as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do calculations, right? If I'm, let's just say, coming home from work, the drive is typically X. I will consider whether or not this time of day is going to have traffic, and I'll tack that into the calculation. And then I'll say, I'll be home in 27 minutes. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
that's very specific. And then I do my best to arrive in that
Mm-hmm.
27-minute time frame. And to your point, try to beat my initial quote, right?
Right.
And then there's times where like I'll have to work slightly out of town, like maybe a couple hours away. And she's like, all right, when are you going to be home? And my man brain translates that to, oh, I needed to give her a specific time, 5:03. I'll be home at 5:03.
Mm-hmm.
And what she's probably looking for is it'll be about 2 hours,
Right.
right? Is like a generalization because she's probably planning, oh, do I need to have dinner ready at this time or this time? Or, maybe she has somewhere she needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that annoys me so much to answer that question.
Have you ever asked her how she wants to receive that information?
Nope.
Mm. Okay.
Nope. I just process it in Brian's brain and give her the answer that Brian thinks is appropriate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. We do
I'm the
that.
problem.
That's what we do as humans and as husbands.
Mhm.
So, I mean, maybe just have that conversation. Maybe she wants the 5:03, or maybe she wants to know when she can meet you at home at the same time,
I
right?
think she gets a kick out of me giving specific
Mm.
answers, but I don't necessarily know that's what she's looking for.
She's like, I wonder if he can beat 5:03.
Yeah. Like, because the kids will ask, so it happens with the kids too. Like, the kids will ask if we're going somewhere, how long is it going to take to get there? Right.
Hmm.
Or what time are we going to be there? And my brain goes to the same thing. I'm like, all right, we got to get on 81. It's this time of day. All right, we're going to hit that interchange. Boom, boom. Another 2 minutes to get to that light around that corner. 34 minutes.
Right.
Right. And then the kids like watch the clock and be like, oh, daddy, are we going to make it? But it, like, which
I love
I
that.
find is maybe cool and fun for them, but that's not the reason I do it, for them to see whether or not we make it on time. Like, I'm literally just trying to be as specific
Hmm.
as possible with no necessity for that to be the case.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear to report back on if Katie, even if she needs the about 2 hours or if she needs the 503.
Yeah. Yeah. But I will tell you, and uh, I'll put it out there as a warning. My response is never, I'll be there when I get there.
That's good because that's never the warranted response.
Right.
If you want to have a calm, easy night anyway. But
or lasting marriage. I mean,
right, that part. Oh, I love that. Pro tip on the way out. Yeah, we appreciate you guys rocking with us for this episode. If you have any funny stories about leaving and what time means, please leave us a comment. Searching Marriage is Tougher on any social media platform, or you can go to marriagestougher.com. Hit the contact tab. It'll scroll you down past all the episodes right to the form, and you can leave a funny story there. If you'd like to be a guest, you can do the same. Hit that contact and then leave your information, and we'll reach back out to you to get you on the pod. We appreciate you. Appreciate you spending time with us, and we will chat with you next time.
peace.